Hey gamers, welcome back. Rick here with Game Trade Media coming to you from GenCon 2018 here at Lucas Oil Stadium in the Skybox, one of the lower suites. Pretty swanky. I've got Andrew Wolf, who you all probably know I talk a lot about. He is from USAopoly. He's also the designer of and I will legit say this, I love a bunch of games that came out this year, and they're coming out this year, but you created my favorite game this year.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
It is my game. If anybody wants to fight me about it, I'll do it. Fisticuffs.
I got
Thanos
your back.
Rising. Thank you. Thanos Rising from USAopoly. So you were so kind to send a couple extra Thanos statues so that we could do some repaints on them.
Yeah.
On our Painting Happy Lumini shows, and I have one for you to keep.
Me?
For you, sir, kind sir, yes.
That is so generous. This thing is gorgeous. I hope everybody can get a
we'll
good...
take a nice close-up look. So this is the one that Dave Taylor painted on Painting Happy Little Minis, and as a repaint, and he did an amazing job. He's
so good.
Yeah, a ridiculously good painter. He did this in an hour and like 45 minutes.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. He's ridiculously good. I'm like, all right. So that's one. I would have given you the one I painted, but I paint like a 4-year-old, and there's 4-year-olds that are amazing, but he's
I would have gladly accepted whichever one you wanted to gift me with, and I can't come without bearing gifts of my own too. So as I think some people may know, we debuted some more new promo cards for Thanos Rising, and I wanted to make sure I got you a set. So if we want to kind of show them off there, you want to run through them.
So what do we got?
Let's see. So that first one I think is the Q ship. So there's a new villain to fight, and this one, like all the ships in the game, it heals. It heals the villains.
No, but
it
yes.
does. Of course, we have everyone's favorite, Eitri the dwarf.
That is such a great shot.
Yeah. Can help you forge the hammer. I think everybody hopefully has had a chance to get their hands on the Stormbreaker promo card.
Nice.
That we debuted earlier with Nidvalir. So of course we have to introduce Eitri to the fold as well.
Of course. Yeah. I like it says his power is pretty good for 2 of the space symbols area. Each player with no bonus tokens may draw a bonus token.
Yeah.
And those are really powerful in that game.
Super important for getting things moving and helping defeat Thanos and his baddies.
Next we have,
of course,
M'Baku.
M'Baku. Wakanda. What is it? Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. M'Baku, the vegetarian leader of the gorilla clan there.
The Jabari tribe.
The Jabari tribe. Remove. And his is also super powerful.
Yeah.
Remove 1 damage from each team leader.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's super good. He rallies in support of Black Panther and the leaders. So yeah, he gets a little healing power and keeps the leaders on the playing field. And of course, I think the one everyone's been asking about, waiting for.
There you go.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch. There she is.
Yeah, and she is also very powerful once you get her ability activated in that remove a counter from an Infinity Stone. But
super important.
Super important.
Like how you win and lose the game.
Yeah. And if Vision is on your team, also draw a bonus token?
Well, I mean, of course, they are a couple.
They are a couple.
So you can get them together.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So those are for you. And for anybody who's attending the show this weekend, we've got promos available for everyone. And we're also going to be putting these out in retailer support kits. So if you're not able to make it to Gen Con, make sure to hit up your friendly local game store and let them know that you want the new promos. And we'll make sure we'll get them out to the retailers for the game days, and just to add more to what has already been really a tremendous and rousing success for us with Thanos Rising. So we're excited. We really appreciate all of the support from the fans. And
well, I'm going to preach it to the end of days because it's so much fun. And like I've said on many of our programs when it comes up, which is a lot, that it's a game that you may not win every time. You may not win every other time.
I hope not.
Because this guy is kicking butt. But the thing about it is you will have fun every time you play it because it is so thematic and in line with the movie and the comics and everything that as a fan of that universe, you're going to be like recognizing everything hitting that table. It's so much fun. There's so many things about it that I could just sit here and be like just spew, but you brought something else to show us today.
I did,
and I'm really excited about this because it's another one of my fandoms.
Oh, awesome! So we're going to set Thanos aside for now, and we're going to shift gears a little bit to a new game that we have coming out next month, and we are previewing it here.
So good.
Fantastic Beast: Perilous Pursuit. So, as I think most of the fans out there know, with USAopoly, we've done a bunch of stuff with Harry Potter.
Right.
We launched with, we actually started with the Trivial Pursuit game, which has sold tremendously well. There's just so many Harry Potter fans. And then, of course, we did Hogwarts Battle and Monster Box of Monsters. And everybody loves the co-op deck builder. And so this year, we actually have 3 new Wizarding World Harry Potter games coming out. We're doing Harry Potter Codenames, which is based off of Codenames Duet, so it's that cooperative style gameplay.
Okay.
A Harry Potter Munchkin Deluxe.
Okay.
And those 2 games will be coming out later in October. And then we're delving into the Wizarding World a little bit more with Fantastic Beasts. And this game we're calling Perilous Pursuit. Okay. So it's based off of the actions in the first movie, where you have Newt and his friends trying to track down the beasts that have escaped his suitcase and are running around in New York City.
Okay.
So this is also a co-op game, and let's take a look at some of the stuff that we got in this box. So these are the various beasts that you are trying to track down.
We'll just flip them this way. So you've got the moon calf, the Niffler.
Yep,
we all love Niffler.
Yep.
The
Rumpet, the big like rhinoceros-looking guy.
The Okami hatchling.
Yep. There's a Billywigs.
Billywigs. Ooh, this is also very cool. The Bowtruckle.
Yep, that's the little stick figure guy, little twig guy that runs around in Newt's pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
And the one that the one goblin wants it.
Yes. Yep. Ooh, a Bowtruckle.
Yes.
Yeah. And a whole bunch more.
Yeah, there's a bunch more.
Yeah. So the game has a ton of replayability, because what you're trying to do is capture 5 of these beasts.
Oh, nice.
So you're just kind of shuffle them up and create a stack.
Okay.
And you start with one. So we could start with this Okami hatchling,
for
example. Each player is going to take on the role of one of the 4 main characters from the movie. Okay. So I might be Newt. You could be Tina. We also have Queenie and Jacob, of course.
Right.
And if you want to hold that up. Each player has their own player board. And you see a bunch of sections, those columns. Those are the different abilities that you can activate by rolling and filling out those sections with combinations of dice. So this is another cooperative dice game where you're trying to roll and match symbols. I'm just going to play a little bit differently than Thanos in that like each player, instead of building out a team, is sort of honing their abilities. And those abilities include a protection ability, just going to give you shields. Because some of these beasts are going to attack you, and if anybody's health is reduced to 0, you have this little health track here. All the players are going to lose, so you have to keep everybody healthy.
Right.
The capture ability is kind of the most important one, because the way you win the game is by capturing beasts, and that's tracked on each of these individual beast cards. Whenever you take a capture action, you're going to move it 1 step closer into the suitcase. And when you bring it into the suitcase, you obviously captured it, and you can move on and try and track down the next beast.
Nice.
But the beast is also going to be pushing back, and it can escape by running off this way. And if this little tracker moves off the other side, the beast has escaped.
No.
And and if 2 beasts escape, you lose the game.
Wait, 2?
Yeah. So one can get loose and might not cause too much fuss. But if you lose a second one, then you're in trouble. So you're trying to track down the beast before too many get loose, and the muggles or no mages become aware of it.
So it's capture 5, win the game, lose 2, lose the game. Wow. Exactly. Or die.
Yeah, or have one player be eliminated.
Wow.
Yep. And of course you can scale the difficulty. If you want to play an easier game, capture fewer beasts. You want to play a longer game, capture more, or only let one escape. So there's ways to balance it out to ramp up or ramp down the difficulty. And then the basic mechanic, I'll get into it real quick. Let's see. That's Tina, so that's perfect. So each player, in addition to their player board, has a set of markers that they're going to use to fill in on their board. And you'll notice that everybody's combination of symbols are different. So, for example, Newt is better at capturing. He's better at tracking down the beast. So he needs fewer combinations of those dice to fill in.
All right.
Tina's not as good at tracking down beasts, but she's better at protecting and distracting. So everybody's combination of abilities is different. And the way the action in the game works is on a player's turn, you're going to roll these 6 dice. And you're going to be able to keep whichever ones you want, set them aside, and then re-roll the remainders, and you're going to get a total of 3 rolls. After the 3rd roll, you're going to apply the dice. And what you're going to do is, if you have enough symbols that match one of those sections, you get to fill in that section and sort of ready your action on your player board. You have to roll 1 more of that symbol to what we call set the action. And then any subsequent time you roll that symbol, you get to take that action. So the protect action gives shields to players in case they start losing their health. The capture brings the beast closer into the suitcase. The distract helps mitigate some of the beast activities. The insight gives you these cards. So kind of like in Thanos, you have these cards instead of the bonus tokens, and they're going to have symbols and abilities that are going to let you ignore some of the actions of the beasts or contribute with extra symbols that you need to fill in sections on your player board, give you extra rerolls, all the kind of stuff that helps kind of mitigate the luck factor of the dice in the game. And then there's a final action, which is a capture 3, which is the same as the original capture, but 3 times as effective. So you move the beast 3 times closer in. But you can see those are all on the far end, and you need to roll a lot of them.
A lot of dice for everybody.
But it's a super powerful ability.
Nice.
So the basic action, again, is roll, keep some, and then the stars, of course, are wild. So that would be a great roll there to start out. I could just keep all those. Roll this one more time. Nope, not going to do anything there. Okay, and then I would apply these, and it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 wilds, and one of those captures would fill in the bottom, and then this one would fill in the top. And then on my next turn, anytime I roll this, I can assign it here, and then I'm capturing the beast, bringing it 3 steps closer.
Yeah, that amazing roll.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. If all I needed was 1 more, and then I would have been able to do all of that in 1 turn.
Wow.
And then after each player takes their actions, filling out their player board ready and setting their actions, the beast acts, and it'll indicate which dice you're going to roll. And then based on that result, you're going to apply those actions to the beast. So a couple of the symbols are going to help it escape. A couple are you're just going to ignore. And then some are going to attack and then reduce your health or deplete your shields. And that's basically the way the action in the game works. The next player takes the turn, works on filling out their player board. When you capture a beast, you're going to get some bonuses, but you're also going to have to unset some of your abilities because you've got to prepare for a different beast. So you don't come in to the next round fully stocked up. You kind of have to set yourself back a little bit, prepare for the next one, fill things in again, and you kind of just repeat that cycle until you've managed to capture enough beasts to win the game.
All right. Very cool. I mean, that's very straightforward.
Yeah, it's very simple in its mechanics. Again, rolling and signing dice, setting them aside, getting this one's pretty simple. You just get the 3 rolls. So there's that pretty familiar kind of pressure luck dice mechanics there. But with the variable player abilities, and the cooperative nature of it too. Because the one thing I forgot to mention is you can also assign dice to other players if they've got their abilities set as well. So you can work together. So if I've got my capture set and Jacob has his capture set, I can use 1 on mine, but I can also give 1 to him. So I can work off of my teammates' abilities as well.
Nice.
So there's a lot of really fun cooperative interplay with it.
That's perfect.
So another really fun, but relatively simple and straightforward co-op pressure luck dice game that we've been working on.
I love it.
We're really excited about it. This will be out in September.
September.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the price point going to be on this?
This game is $35. Yeah.
Perfect.
I know, right?
That's awesome. This will be great for the holiday season as well.
Yeah, we're really excited about this because the new movie will be coming out in November. So, this is poised to obviously leverage all the excitement around that. And it's also the first Fantastic Beasts game on the market.
Nice.
So we're really excited about expanding our offerings and doing more in the wizarding world outside of just the Harry Potter stuff. Because there's going to be 4 more of these movies, so the Fantastic Beasts fans are going to grow, and I can say that so far this weekend, debuting at GenCon, the response to this has been really overwhelmingly positive. People are very excited.
So if any of you out there watching want to find out more about this and the release and everything like that, where can they go to get all the good information on this and all the good USAopoly products?
Really, the best place to go is to our website, USAopoly.com, and we've got product pages and game pages up for everything. There'll be how to play videos, and we like to put together behind the scene making ofs and do blog posts with tips and tricks. So there's really a wealth of information you can find on our site. outside of just the products themselves, but
Right.
you get some fun like designer diaries and tips and tricks
Right.
to give you some helpful strategic advice.
Nice, which
So-
I like getting.
Yeah.
Because as you all know, I tend to lose. I may say I'm about to just destroy this game and just win, but I lose all the time. But it doesn't detract me from the fun that games provide, because you guys at USAopoly are making so many games that are hitting so many fandoms. You have the Snow White gem mining game as well.
The gemstone mining game.
It's so much fun. There's so much, and if there's a fandom that you guys have, I am sure that fandom is available through USAopoly in some capacity. And speaking of which, if you are at GenCon, and if you missed it, this month's Game Trade magazine had a Deadpool.
The little promo pack for the
pack in
Deadpool
there,
versus the World party game that we launched earlier in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little, you get a one-shot play experience out of it, so it's sort of a fun opportunity to kind of sample the game before you invest in it. But it's only $25, and like we played it. It's an awesome party game.
Absolutely.
It's just a blast, and so pick up the magazine and try it out, and then go out and pick up the game. Yeah.
Pick up all the games. All the USAopoly games should be on your shelf. All of them. So, Andrew, thank you so much for coming up here. Thank you so much for Thanos Rising.
You're welcome. Thank you for the endless praise you have heaped upon it. It's very humbling, and I really appreciate it. We all really appreciate it. I'm just thrilled that so many people, including you, are just so excited about it, and to have this gorgeous painted figure and everything. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And for everybody out there watching, again, go to your local game store. Check out what's available at your local game store, especially in the USAopoly arena, because that's where we want you to go to buy these things and have fun and put them on your shelf. And in that vein, I'm Rick, and I'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Game Trade Media. Make sure to leave us a like and click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new content.